Rolling on the line, Studio 56 podcast, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in. We going live and direct right now.
Yes, sir, yeah.
All right. Might be a little crooked, but fuck it. You know, we use crooked like a motherfucker. Fix the hub. My bad, y'all. We finna get it rolling, man. We crooked.
Yes,
I'm finna fix it, man. I'm finna fix it. It's how it happens. It happens. My bad. How we looking now? We crooked. You finna get to it, y'all. Give me just a second, man. Studio 56 podcast. Huh? Hold on just a second, y'all. My bad. Matter of fact, I'll do it like this. Just a badass motherfucking angle, bro. Be here trying to get this whole straight. Damn.
The black guy see anything.
Shout out to everybody coming in, man. My bad. We having technical difficulties. We finna get it rolling, man.
Yes, sir. What's up? What up? Everybody feeling like that.
About to get it rolling.
Boy, hook us up right now.
Shit. I know what to do. Damn, dog. Hold on, man.
All right. They rocking with us.
Y'all give me just a second, man.
Good time, bro. Fresh as fuck. What's the deal? Morgan's. Damn, bam. Oh, that.
Give y'all a little bit of behind the scenes. Fuck it.
Yeah.
That's what we gonna call it.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man. Everybody that's tapping in here, man. Most definitely RIP, man. Young Dolph, man. Studio 56 podcast.
What it do?
Still can't see none of the business,
And,
bro.
let's check it out. You ready?
Say what?
You good, bro?
We good?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. My bad. We gonna have all this shit organized one day. We gonna have it all.
We in here.
We here, man. The mics are on. Y'all see the blue lights? We rolling. The audio is still on. Studio 56 podcast, all streaming.
All streaming platforms. Check it out.
Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, everything under that nature. We here. This is episode 69, man. And yeah, dog, we back. Another long week. For sure, I think we can't start this episode right here, man, without sending condolences to young Dolph, man. Like,
definitely,
correct.
even coming into this today, I was kind of like telling myself, like, bro, we gonna have to like speak on Dolph. And I'm like, and it's crazy because
I was thinking about this shit.
And you know, condolences to the mother, the kids, who are even young kids to the point where they not gonna even understand.
What's going on?
You know what I'm saying? What the magnitude of the situation means. The close friends, the family members that dealt with them every day and day to day. You know, condolences to all of them. I do think that you know, when I seen this going on this week, I was just like, bro, it happened like mid-week, I want to say. I can't remember exactly what day.
Wednesday, I believe.
I was like, bro, it's going to get drug out. I got to make videos on it because, you know, I got to speak my piece on it as far as a hip-hop platform.
Sure.
But I knew that, like, it was going to get, like, so, like, covered so much. But I was like, we still got to talk about this on the podcast for the sake of the podcast. We can't just not talk about it. But I just want to say condolences to Dolph, man. That's tragic. He was shot at a cookie store in his hometown, Memphis. Everybody seen the videos, the footage. I'm pretty sure you see some videos on YouTube by now and everything like that.
Right.
Yeah, man, it's real unfortunate, bro, to see all this go down like that, bro. I hate to hear it and hate to see it, bro, for Dolph. You know, he was doing his thing, bro. I've been a Dolph fan for a long time, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's just sad, man. It's sad, man. You can't even relax in your, you know.
In your time, bro.
And just do regular shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what come with the shit whenever you sign up to be a rapper and shit, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? It be so much get put on the line that be tripping me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Like this shit a reoccurring thing.
Hey, Twan, pass me that phone over there. Appreciate it. And you know, with me, bro, I think, you know, on the conversational side of this, man, I think we gotta accept like certain things as like what they are. You know, we always get into.
Hold on. We gotta get that man the moment aside.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, really?
It's Dolph.
Yes,
Dolph,
man. R.I.P. boy.
Yeah, I think that, you know, every time this happened in hip hop, especially, everybody gets to talking about how it can be avoided, what he could have did different, or, hey man, why was you in your hometown when you know that's where your most hate is at, or why did you have security, or why do you have your cars wrapped where people can notice you from a mile away? And I'm not gonna downplay if any of those can't help you stay out of the red flag or the high alert of if somebody wants you. But I think that we really got to talk about the real problem of just making it to where people don't want you, period. Why are people wanting you? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't know exactly what the details is of the situation or why somebody felt the need to do this exactly. You know what I'm saying? We don't know this. We not from Memphis. We not in the streets out there. You know, the internet got it figured out like 10 different times on 10 different people.
I'm talking about they going
the first day, the lady from Makita set them up. The people at Makita's, they set them up. The second day, it was the record label, Gazi. He had something to do with it. He sacrificed his artists. He sacrificed Mo3. He sacrificed King Von and not Dolph, and then XXXTentacion a few years ago. And then they was saying it was the guy that was in the car with him, or he did it because he didn't get it. And I just say, bro, just wait till, you know, we not police, bro. You feel me? We not cops. We're not investigators. Nobody's went to school for this. You can't solve crimes for your cell phone, bro.
No, you can't, man.
You can talk about it, you know.
You know, it's just crazy how, like, this internet to get innocent motherfuckers tangled up into some serious business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like some real serious business. So I don't know, man. I just like that. Y'all little nigga need to chill.
Niggas coming up with theories. Niggas photoshopping pics, putting this pic. He had this on this day. He had that on this day. And we just gonna go down through there on it on the cool. And I'm just be like, bro, this is every single time a rapper who has a name dies.
Yep.
I know what they do.
All kind of speculation.
This is what they do. They narrow shit down for the police, though. I tell you that shit. They make their job pretty fucking easy.
They do.
You know what I'm saying? With all these different theories that they ain't even gotta look through. You know what I'm saying?
And to be honest, man, it's pretty much clean cut with the police on how they solve murder crimes. They ask questions. They get tips. The internet is more so like if we want to go look at the internet, but you better believe somebody that called and told them what they saw, who they saw, what they think. They getting phone calls by the day. Now, sometimes these cases go cold where they can't get no leads.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get leads, but sometimes they get leads. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it like, you know, don't be putting blame on people, man. I understand why they do. I don't agree with it. I don't feel like you should be blaming anybody for anything for the sake of views or content if you don't got no evidence, especially if you're not gonna come and apologize for that shit, bro. And in our culture, we always break down what they could have did different, what they could have did different. I want to be all the way honest, bro. You telling a man not to live his life if you tell him don't go back to his hometown.
Exactly.
So that's what we doing in our culture. We gonna tell the niggas that make it out the hood and make it successful, hey, you not allowed to go back to your hood because you successful.
And it shouldn't be like that.
It should. Let's talk about that being the problem instead of that being the answer of you having to, hey, you can't go back to Memphis. Because on that same hand, they'll tell you you can't go back to Memphis because that's your hometown. These where they envy and hate you at the most. But at the same time, they'll tell you, nigga, you're not real if you don't go back home.
Double-edged sword.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie though. See, one thing about that, oh man, don't go back to the city, man. Woo-woo.
Right.
I don't really think nobody really listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They don't.
Like, and it's just one of them things, like you say, like, how you gonna just tell a nigga not to leave? Nigga,
I can't, right. It's hard to tell it, you know, it's hard to tell it.
I mean, I put it like this, nigga, you can be in your hood, your situation, all that, you know what I'm saying? And just keep yourself out of them other type of situations. Exactly. I feel like it's on you, how you moving in your streets, in your city, you know what I'm saying? If you got some shit going on out there, you know, you need to chill the fuck out, you know what I'm saying? If you rocking cool, everything,
you right.
You know, yeah.
It's unfortunate. It can happen anywhere. People keep, and I'm going to combat these conversations. Like I say, it can happen to you in your city because people do envy you there. People that grew up with you, they feel jealousy, they feel envy. But let's not make that a thing when Biggie got killed in L.A. Right. Pop got killed in Vegas. Sure. Pop Smoke got killed in L.A. Yeah. Boosie got shot in Dallas. Boosie could have died from that gunshot wound in Dallas.
True. Chucky Trill got killed in Atlanta.
Chucky Trill got killed in Atlanta.
So, you know,
Benny the Butcher got shot here in Houston. He waved for Buffalo. Yeah. He could have died. Anytime you get shot, you can die.
True.
So people say it's facts. Rappers do get killed in their own city. King Von got killed in Atlanta.
Facts.
I just want to be clear that, like, people point out, man, he should have been in his own city, bro. This can happen anywhere.
Like, you can't say he shouldn't have been in his own city.
T.I. bus got shot up. His partner got killed on the tour bus. One of those bullets could have hit T.I. on that same tour bus. See what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I want to put out there to people, bro. Like, it don't understand, like, you can be killed or shot anywhere that it goes down there. Scar for the Plug, he got killed in L.A. He's from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Scar for the Plug got killed in L.A., but he from Atlanta. So I just want people to understand that this shit can go down anywhere, bro. Yeah. When you talking about getting killed or anything of that nature, you know, it's just we at a restriction thing, man. You know, people say move smart, move correct, bro. Somebody can catch anybody off guard at the blink of the eye, bro.
Yes. And then shit, you gotta think. Well, the tour bus got shot up with, like, in North Carolina or somewhere.
Where?
No.
Oh no, he was on. I think he was in his Sprinter or SUV or something.
That wasn't in Memphis though, right?
That was a CIAA.
And then he got shot.
He got shot in LA. He could have died right there.
So it's like, shit, how can you really say don't go back to your hometown? I mean, you know, the type of shit he had going on, he probably shouldn't have been in Memphis as much as he was. But I mean, who the fuck are we to say? You know, hey, you know, I mean, it's like I said, it's a double-edged sword.
Dolph was there for a turkey drive, and He visited the cancer. I seen the clip of that today when he spoke to the people about the cancer and everything like that. He had a smile on his face, kicking it with the people. And it's like, bro, he was really doing community work. Like, on the cool, I'm doing community work. I'm shouting out a black-owned business. You know, we hear a lot of people complain about, oh, artists, y'all don't give back to the community. I'm up here speaking for cancer. But this just don't make the headlines.
It be a lot of shit that don't make the headlines.
This don't make the headlines. I'm speaking for cancer.
A lot of that the good deeds and you know what I'm saying?
They don't want you to see that shit. They don't want you to see these people doing good and giving back to their community.
They don't sell. Nobody cares about positivity. I've got so many videos I've got videos of like recently, like Mozzie. I had a video of Mozzie taking his neighborhood to the like Six Flags out there or something.
Right.
I clipped that up, put it on YouTube. That's not going crazy. I had a video of Polo G, I think, buying his mama a house. That's not going crazy. I had a video of Fulio buying his mama and his sister a house. That's not gonna go crazy. Nobody cares. But
when that's the shit they really about.
But that's what I'm saying. People act like all these rappers are just not doing anything good. Nigga, don't nobody really promote that type of shit, or it just don't. You know what? These blogs do post that. Blogs post that, but it don't trend.
Right.
It don't trend. The consumer don't really eat it up like that. They want to see who this nigga.
They want to see the bullshit.
They want the bullshit, bro. That's just who we is as humans, dog. And it's fucked up that it's like that, but it's like that.
That's crazy, bro.
And I see, allegedly, the cops haven't came out and confirmed that was the getaway vehicle. Does it look very similar? Yes.
Yeah.
It looks like the video from that footage and those pictures of those guys.
Yeah, definitely.
But that has not been confirmed by the police. Somebody
They picked that motherfucker up.
They picked it up. That's a fact. But the police have not. They're really keeping their investigation tight and sealed, to be honest with you. Right. The news is running with they conversation.
And the news getting that shit from whenever I guess they talking to the, head of the police, whatever, you know what I'm saying, whenever they give a statement or whatever. But shit, all that hype shit, you just kind of like that shit. It's fucked up as it is, like, they make it very entertaining, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it be gossip and shit.
Shit like a fucking movie at this point.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie, mafia style type of hit though, man, like I ain't gonna say hit. I'm just saying mafia style type of woo, you feel me? Mm-hmm. Like that it make motherfuckers talk in the manner that shit happen, bro. That's the cold part about it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make a motherfucker be like, damn,
I ain't gonna lie. I remember a Lil Wayne line, bro. They say, condolences, and I mean this in a respectful way. They say when you great, it's called assassinate. Lil Wayne, they said that when you great, it's assassination, and that's what it looked like, bro. And man, I think too with the game now, it's the lack of respect that people have for the deceased now. Soulja Boy. I just look at that like
you better be careful, bro. Like,
I'm not even speaking on like what happened to him in the streets. I'm just like what can, not what will, just what can, bro. It's just like you can't be that caught up into the internet, my boy. Like you can't be that internet like attached, internet driven, internet wanting attention that you can't sit back and say, you know what? I can be quiet for a few days. I'm going to just drop my tape and I'm going to promote my tape and just leave it at that. I ain't going to try to troll off this shit. I ain't going to try to play off this shit. Like, all I got to do is, hey, my new mixtape is out. You ain't even got to say condolences to Dolph and them. You're not obligated to do none of that. True. You're not obligated to be respectful. But it's just, when we gonna start being like real humans again, I wonder, like, say, bro.
Man, that nigga he got an internet problem.
Yeah.
And that's gonna lead to a real life problem.
That shit is an addiction, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, he feeling
especially when you got like a lot of motherfucking attention on you. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, some weird. It's weird as that may sound. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's an addiction.
And then I peep because it's still the part about it that makes me like, okay, bro, why you doing that? Not only one is like, bro, you in your 30s. You not 22, you not 23 no more. Like, you grown ass man, bro. Right. You in your 30s. You feel me? You still young. You still young,
but you old enough to know about, like, come on, you on some bullshit.
Yeah. So I look at it like he's responding to the fans in the comments on his lives and on in his Instagram comments and lives and everything like that. And I'm kind of like, the way he's doing that, it's like, to me, you using that as an excuse to be able, like, oh, I'm just talking to the fans.
Right.
That trickery shit don't work, bro. We know what you doing, bro. Like, sure. But it's sad that's what a nigga think that he got to do to stay relevant. Soulja Boy, you done got all your praises. You done got your flowers. People done credited you. You don't have to go out here and do this to be relevant. But in his mind, he looking at it like, man, this is what I do got to do to be relevant. This is what I do got to do to be popping. This is what I do got to do to have my name in the mix and trend online. Like, any opportunity to trend, I cannot pass it up.
And he won't.
And I'm not going to let it pass up.
And that's going to lead to some real life problems.
And what's crazy, bro, Soulja Boy. 2 years ago when he did that, when he got out of jail and he did that interview on Breakfast Club and he was trending and for like 2-3 weeks when everybody was, it's like I had the biggest comeback and
I remember
that shit was fucking hilarious. It was a Drake, that shit was hilarious. Like, it was coming off as organic, whether he was trolling or not. Now this shit he's doing is forced. You could just see it, the yelling, the cursing out loud, the theatrics. It's like, it doesn't even come off as real no more. Even though we knew it wasn't real at first, it was entertaining because it was like, okay, it's naturally, organically happening. Now we can tell you forcing it. It's not the same. All the shit with Kanye and all that, it's all forced. It's all type of shit. Like, I'm gonna get on here and be disrespectful. And this is a marketing strategy, and then behind the scenes, I'm gonna hit the nigga up and apologize and say, bro, you know we cool, dude. You know I'm just trolling. I'm just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't it, bro. This ain't it. Like, just, man, let the dead rest in peace, bro. I understand people got to report on news. Our supporters want to hear about the latest news. Dolph, people are fans of Dolph. We want to hear about it. The fans want to hear about it. They want to converse about it. They want to talk about it. Right. I understand that, but it's a way you can do it respectfully, man.
Sure.
That's all I just want to put out there with that shit.
Yeah, man.
I think I got hip to Dolph, man, early 2000s, like after 10s, maybe 12, 13. I had put up the tweets that I had of Dolph back in the day, and it was crazy. Because I even tweeted out before, like, hey, man, this nigga can't rap. I said, this nigga be off beat. I say, this nigga be off beat damn near the whole song, but this nigga go hard than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then I was tweeting out like, man, I got respect for young Dolph. Man, this nigga been working hard to get into the rap game. Because in 2014, that's when I started seeing them making moves with the preach coming off. I was like, man, this nigga been doing this shit with Gucci and da-da-da. I was like, man, shout out to this nigga, man. Like, he go off. And I put up all them tweets like, damn, bro, I really watched this nigga career as a fan. There was a point in time I was dolphed out, nigga, 16 zips every day, nigga. I'm jamming that out. Yeah. I'm tweeting this bitch, and the tweets is 2015, 16 zips, nigga, 16 zips. I'm like, damn, I was really on some fanned out shit, nigga. Like, but hey, I fuck with it. I fuck with it because it was just raw.
That shit crazy, man.
One thing about a nigga, no matter what you doing, bro, you might be on some bullshit, but I'ma always have respect for the work ethic.
Right.
Not that Dolph was on bullshit, but just anybody in the game, like, work ethic overweighs a lot to me, and Dolph did that, man. That nigga had 5 singles on the radio at one time, bro. He had 5 songs that was in heavy rotation at one time. The Preach remix, Get Paid, that song California, and then Cut It with OT Genesis. Them was all the radio rotation at some point in time, bro. Right. Like that 2015, 2016 time, bro. it was like, yeah, this nigga was cold as fuck, bro. I fuck with that nigga, dog. Like, I fuck with Dolph, man. Hold y'all head, PRE. Hold y'all head, Memphis.
Yeah, man, keep that shit rolling, man.
And I keep seeing the news. It's gonna be like this for a little bit. Motherfuckers is like, there's been 10 deadly shootings in Memphis since the death. And it's like, Memphis is at war right now. And I'm like, bro,
It's been like that.
It's been like that, bro. Like, y'all can't even tie the shit with this, bro.
Yeah, that nigga's been going down. It's been going down.
Yeah, it's been going down like that, bro. But it you know, condolences to Dolph, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah.
I just hope, you know what I'm saying, no we don't end up hearing about like no little kids and no crazy shit like that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, whether niggas getting dropped or not, man, you know what I'm saying, that it's known for people to get killed out there, and only if you ever watch First 48 or some shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So just hope there ain't no kids, you know what I'm saying, no old ladies or no old, you know what I'm saying, no old people, period, man.
And bro, I don't know what the fuck them niggas was doing who did the shooting at the memorial thing, bro. I don't know what the fuck that was, nigga. I'm like, bro, what is y'all niggas on? Like, they got caught in the act.
It damn near seemed like they wanted to go to jail.
Yeah, like y'all niggas like,
what the fuck?
Like, damn, I ain't trying to climb y'all niggas, and that's a serious situation, but like,
nah,
bro,
that was some dumb ass
but
shit.
it's like that. But no, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, but it's, you know, but it's like, damn, nigga, what y'all need somewhere warm to sleep, nigga? Like, I'm like, bro, that nigga, the cop caught them niggas in the act. If the cop caught you in the act of a shooting, you know you did some dumb ass shit, bro. They got caught down the street, like they did the shooting, hit somebody in the leg, it got caught, and then you look at it, it's a whole motherfucking highway. Like where all this is going on at, bro.
You ain't going nowhere. You got it's a whole straightaway.
Yeah, man. That shit is insane to me, bro.
Yeah, man. That shit.
Then the other news they was putting out, Makeda's is back open for business, right?
Right.
So when you look at that title, Makeda's is back open for business, you automatically gonna think that it's the one that got shot up, but they actually got in 2 locations.
Right.
So it's like they don't say Makeda's. They don't say Makeda's other location is open for business. Makeda's is back open for business to get people to click. And I get it though, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that's gonna make niggas go, damn, they got that bitch back open. I'm thinking they did total book the woods down, the boards down.
That line to become a landmark in that motherfucker.
Nah, for real though. For real though. Dolph was a big face out there, man.
Right. I'm talking about some, you know how they do it.
Shout out to Empire, shout out to Ghazi, shout out to PRE, Paper Route.
Man, that, you know.
Yeah, man, y'all hold y'all heads, man. So, man, I seen some good conversation today. And it's crazy because podcasting is talking, podcasting is conversation. Some people who sit back and watch, man, y'all gossiping, whatever. It's a talk show. We talking, we popping shit. You know, we don't come on this podcast and expose information that's not already being talked about. But I look at this shit right here, the Suge Knight. He spoke on Wack 100. I wanted to get y'all take on this. You saw that shit?
I ain't see it.
Nah, I ain't
Okay.
see that, whatever.
He sat down with another interview with academics and revealed that he lost respect for Suge, Wack 100. And he said that Suge, he heard some recordings of Suge bad-mouthing him and somewhat accusing him.
Yeah. I think I heard those. I heard probably one of them.
Okay, somewhat accusing him for the reason he's locked up right now and got all these years. And Wack 100 is like, no. He said, I lost respect for him. He said, nigga, I paid for your mama's funeral.
Right.
So I was like, damn, this is crazy how, like, some real street shit, let me say this, real nigga from the streets, real live, like, you know what I'm saying? Just gets into these podcasts and hip-hop media conversations and Clubhouse where we got, like, all these gang members online now, like, you know what I'm saying? Really, not even just conversating about regular shit, but politics, real politics.
Real street politics.
Was getting discussed and broke down on the internet. That shit be crazy, but he was just like, man, I paid for your mama's funeral. And he was like, I did that on the strength of you gave me an opportunity where you brought me in you opened some doors for me. He said, not that what the doors you opened manifested into anything, but just the fact that you kind of like shedded some light on me, like, had me around. You had me around. You had me around the game. So
that nigga soaked up some kind of game.
Yeah, so he said, man, I paid for his mama's funeral. He said he was trying to do the thing with the rights, with Suge Knight rights and everything, but said that Suge had actually, had his rights with multiple people. Ray J.
Hey, that nigga Suge finessing.
Yeah, basically said he was finessing Matt Barnes, Ray J, these people, and everything. Then he said, according to him and what academics said, this is what they said. They said that Tekashi told them and supposedly showed messages or whatever, or somehow they believed Tekashi, or Tekashi put it out there that he was speaking with Suge Knight, I guess through Shotty at one point in time, and he was exposing some of Snoop Dogg's business.
Oh.
And Wack 100 said he not feeling that because Snoop had actually forgiven Suge Knight.
Right.
And wanted to move forward and was going to try to work and, do what they could do together, see what could come from what. And they was on speaking terms, and Suge Knight was on some shit like, hey, bro, at the end of the day, whatever. But you did help me get in the rap game. You gave me an opportunity. You put me in the rap game. So, you get older and, time heals wounds.
Right.
And so he was on some shit like, man, let's work this out. But Wack 100 just putting it all out there like, hey, man, this nigga here did this, did that Suge Knight. I lost respect for him, and he airing all that shit out. And I'd be like, damn, bro, that shit is crazy as fuck. How this game go?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the times, man, I think sometimes niggas be forgetting, like, these niggas regular ass niggas too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, they go everyday shit that we be like, man, everyday hood shit, everyday politics shit. Like, them niggas be on that same shit, you know what I'm saying? You got to say, niggas got the same tendencies, bro, you feel me?
Nah, for shit show.
That shit crazy.
Damn.
They do, though, when you look at that shit, it's like all this shit relays the same. All this shit play out the motherfucking same. Like, and that's why I tell people, like, even with the Dolph situation, bro, he's a human, bro. These celebrities are humans, bro. Nobody wants to call security to go to the store to grab some cookies, bro. Like, nah, bro. Like, it's just what it is. Niggas want to live a normal life.
That's true.
Just like what Kanye said too, bro. We just relate to the normalcy of, like, they go through real life shit too, where Kanye said, man, he flies commercial at times. He said that he go, and we've seen him on the plane. He's sitting in the regular seats. Just sitting in the regular seats on the plane next to regular motherfucker with his glasses on. And they recording him on there like Kanye sitting in the regular seat at the airport. Like, nigga, he a human. Nigga, like, nigga, I gotta fly places too. You know what I'm saying? I gotta call the driver too. Nigga, don't ever think that I ain't human. I'm just a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? They got emotions and all that. And that shit is wicked as fuck, bro. Like, Suge Knight, that was just the topic of the day with Wack 100 calling out Suge. I'll see how I look. I'll probably do a video tomorrow. He's still calling out Meek. And I'm kind of like over that shit, bro. Like, I think with this going on, and I don't know when they did this interview could have happened before the Young Dolph situation or whatever. And I'm not saying that Wack 100 should chill out and stop popping his shit or anything going on with Young Dolph or anybody in the rap game got anything to do with him or nothing like that, or he should move off of that. I just feel like, bro, y'all don't owe each other no money. He ain't disrespect your wife. He ain't did none of this or that, bro. Let's stop getting on here and like barking at each other like I'm gonna do this to this when I see you, nigga. I'm gonna whoop your ass with all this energy, sending these threats, and it's like, bro, Wack 100, bro, you like to fight. But I don't think you understand, like, fights don't matter.
Sure.
Nobody cares about fighting anymore, bro. Like, you from that era where, like, your hands meant something. Niggas don't give a fuck about that no more. We ain't in prison, bro. Niggas is not trying to fight you. First of all, Meek Mill is way out of your weight class. Like, way out of your weight class. Like, nigga, you, like, I know Wack 100 gotta be 250.
Yeah, he
You 250, bro. You gotta be 240, 250. This nigga Meek Mill like 175, bro. 180. You got 60 pounds on this nigga, bro. He not trying to fight you, bro. You getting money, you making moves, you doing what you doing. Hey, fam, let's just keep it entertainment. Now, if you just saying this shit out of entertainment, this is how things happen when a nigga keep pressing that line so much to where you gotta take him serious when you see him. And that's how shit can go left.
Right.
Or somebody in my entourage can see you when we out and we feel like we gotta take it there.
True.
Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Shit, you know, if you keep on pressing that button, man, that bitch gonna give you what you want. You would hit the lotto for shit show. You know what I'm saying?
Cha-ching.
And that's what I just be on like, damn, bro, we still
And
here.
that's true. Not to get you off, but that's true though, bro. You keep on knocking at that door, somebody gonna answer that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And they ain't gonna answer how you think they gonna answer neither.
Yeah. And I ain't saying you gotta be cool with everybody. I ain't saying everybody gotta be smiles and Hallmark cards. I'm not up here trying to defend a nigga and say a nigga got everything understood and right, and you don't have a right to not be mad at the nigga, but it just seems as like, damn, bro, you keep pressing this button and keep pressing this motherfucking issue, and I'm just not really understanding why.
Niggas really ain't standing for that type of shit these days. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
nigga might let you know, say, alright, fuck that shit. I got bigger shit to tend to. But you keep on poking in shit.
Nigga, y'all boss
Like,
niggas getting, y'all both getting money, y'all both living life, y'all both having fun. It's just when he says it, I'm like, bro, it'd be a lot of anger in that nigga Wack voice. Nigga, like, nigga, all this shit is built up.
That nigga just be feeling like, I guess he feel like he gotta check shit all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's his role in the game, nigga.
Like,
he just the hip hop OG, the big homie.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, he talk with a lot of aggression. Now, I mean, I guess it just depends. He be talking regular, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
And I understand some people passionate when they speak. They just, because I got that sometime, I get aggressive when I speak, and it's not a form of disrespect. It's just a form of passion when I speak and shit like that at times, bro. But nah, this shit is wild as fuck.
But you can tell, the motherfuckers can tell the difference though.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
You gotta think, we conversate all the time, and then
Yeah.
you always get loud, but that's just you though.
Yeah.
It's not, you ain't aggressive loud, like, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying?
That nigga Wack 100.
Some motherfuckers can tell the difference. Wack can be on a little aggressive, depending on who he talking to now.
Yeah.
That's
Now,
what I'm saying.
depending on who he talking to, because he got his picks and chooses. Because I done seen him humble himself. Like, go watch that $1 million every game.
Yeah. Because he fuck with them, though. He got respect for them. He really naturally fuck with each other. But he's still I ain't gonna lie, he be on bullshit that I disagree with. Wack 100 said so much shit that I disagree with.
Yeah.
But that nigga still entertaining. That's why I still make videos on that nigga on the channel.
And he is. And I ain't gonna lie, he really do so. I mean,
he say real shit at times. He do. If he say some real shit.
I can't disagree with everything he say.
Yeah.
I can't. I be sitting in line if I disagree with everything he said.
Yeah.
He do make some good points. It's just now he can grasp it like, oh shit, I got something.
Yeah.
And he pressing that line now.
For sure.
He's pressing that line now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at first he was just being whack, like, just, you know what I'm saying? But then he figured out, oh, motherfuckers biting on this shit, like, and then I am kind of entertained. So let me go in, and I don't knock him for it. Like, I don't knock him for it at all. You know what I'm saying?
Everything. That nigga just he gonna pop his
Hey,
shit.
no bullshit, Marcus. Marcus said, while I was ready to swing on Wack. And they say, you can get your jaw touched. You can get your jaw touched.
Them niggas hell like a motherfucker. But every day we wake up to some type of entertainment, and even when it gets slow, like when the rap and hip hop shit gets slow, it be like, I'll be in the crib, I'm like, dang, there ain't really nothing going on today. Fuck it, it's just like whatever. But it's still like, you know, it's gonna come a time where it's gonna be too much, because it be times where like, okay,
it be an overflow of shit.
Yeah, it be an overflow, like you can't even tap in on everything going on.
Nick ain't even make enough videos for the shit.
Yeah, it's like I don't even got time to make enough of them bitches. This shit be wild. So the other big thing that happened this week, man, Rittenhouse. Free on all charges.
Ain't that a bitch?
The gun charge got dropped early.
Hey, that's crazy. We was talking about this shit the other day.
Yeah, we was talking about it the other day. It happened since our last episode.
Yeah.
So we'll talk Kyle Rittenhouse first, then we'll get into Ahmaud Arbery. So Kyle Rittenhouse, not guilty, all charges dropped, found, let go. They had dropped the gun charge at first, that it wouldn't be holding up and everything. So if you don't know, Kyle Rittenhouse was in Kenosha, Wisconsin. There was rioting going on, people fucking up buildings, looting, all that type of shit, I guess, doing all type of wild shit. He chose to go out there to defend the store with somebody he knows and rocks with. Now, I think his dad actually lives in Kenosha. So he went out there, took his rifle, took his medic pack, went out there to defend the post, and then ended up leaving the post and going down the street and was attacked by some of the people outside and ended up shooting two and injuring one.
Right.
So this is what this trial has been about. He got charged with 5 counts of like a form of murder and everything like that, assault, whatever, and he's found not guilty. So people are going to be upset.
Oh, yeah.
This started in the sake of the actual shooting of Jacob Blake.
Yeah.
Shot, he's paralyzed now, but
Jacob Blake.
yeah, the Jacob Blake shooting got this rolling.
Right.
I'll say my piece first and I'll let y'all put y'all's out there.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And the thing of him being self-defense, I agree. He was attacked. He was approached.
Didn't he get hit with a skateboard?
He got hit with a skateboard. He was attacked. People ran up to him. If a nigga's walking around with an AR, I'm getting out the nigga way. That's me. I don't want no smoke.
Somebody
ain't finna say nothing
hit
to
this
that
nigga
boy.
with a skateboard while
yeah.
he was walking with an AR.
Yeah, they attacked
See,
him.
I didn't know that because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I didn't want to look into the case. It just was like I kind of want to stay away from it.
Yeah, he
so
was attacked.
About it, I don't know.
He was attacked.
Yeah, he was attacked.
So who in the fuck was crazy enough to run up on this man?
The motherfuckers out there. So
them motherfuckers, yeah.
they were out there protesting. I don't know if those guys that he shot were looting.
Right.
I don't know if they were burning shit. They were out there protesting, most definitely, though. One of them was out there. I think they got him on video kind of getting real loud and upset about shit.
Right.
But and my only thing with this is you put yourself there.
True.
You didn't have to go there.
Right.
When you go anywhere with the gun, you bring out a gun, you are causing a problem now. A gun was not needed for you. You're not the cops. Do you have a right to carry a gun? Yes. And that's what I'll be speaking on. And me and BP was talking about that. And we talked about that the other day in a barbershop, where it's the laws that align with the land are those what you move your morals upon or your thinking process upon. Like, just because I can carry a gun, I'm going to go hold that bitch in my hand to a hostile situation just because it's legal. It's my right. So I'm going to go put myself in a hostile environment with the gun that I know can possibly lead to some bullshit.
Right.
That was my whole thing on it. Like, you could say that, but you wasn't at your post. You're not a cop. You feel me? 17 years old. And this is the other side of it. The people he killed were white. All white. He killed 2 white guys, shot one in the arm. Shot his bicep off, basically.
Right.
If you put that AR in a black kid's hands that's 17, and he's walking down the street.
You think we get that same result?
In the situation of a protest.
Right.
And people attack him with the skateboard. He starts shooting. The chance of him making it home is very, very, very slim. And I'm talking, when I say making it home, even getting to the point of getting arrested.
Exactly.
That's just how I feel about it. We didn't see that happen, but we have 17-year-olds who got killed without guns.
True.
They bring up these kids' lifestyle. Oh, Trayvon Martin, he got in trouble before. He smoked weed. He's throwing the middle finger up in pictures, and Mike Brown when he stole a cigar out of the store, and things like that. It's just So I want to get y'all take on that.
Shit, I mean, man, it's hard now, man. It's hard because I honestly did not know that he really was attacked.
And he didn't cross state lines neither.
And he didn't cross state lines.
They said he didn't. I thought he stayed in Illinois.
No, he didn't cross state lines.
Oh, okay, he didn't cross state lines. Okay.
Yeah, that was a lie.
Okay.
That's some internet shit.
So, my honest give back is shit. I mean, if you crazy enough to run up on a motherfucker with an AR and do anything, then I mean, shit, what the fuck do you think gonna happen? Just honestly. Because I'm walking down the street with an AR. Get the fuck out my way. I wish you would, nigga. Come hit me with that skateboard if you want to. Right. That last swing of your life. So, I mean, it's hard to say, like, shit, bro. Like, it's hard to say he was wrong. Right. Like, now that all the facts are, now that I know all the facts.
And the gun was threw out on because it was legal.
Right.
He could legally have it.
It's a rifle.
No matter if he was 17 or not, he could legally have it. You know what I'm saying?
See, when I looked online, I couldn't really decipher. It wasn't clean cut. I'm looking online before they made the version and everything where they said you could have a gun. That's what they said you could have a gun if an adult, if you were accompanied by an adult.
Right.
And he got separated from the people he was with.
They said you could have a gun. Well, it seems like when I looked it up before this case, it was like the wording got changed or something. Right. Because
but look though, look, like we was talking about the other day in the barbershop.
Right.
His lawyers really exercised the Constitution in this case. You know what I'm saying? Right. His constitutional rights. Which anybody who's American, you rightfully had these constitutional rights too. You know what I'm saying? Kind of ain't really no black or white thing. I mean,
it's just
what it is. If you in the right, if you kill a motherfucker, you just in the right. If you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong.
Right.
So they used a lot of that right there to really get him off this case. So they used the Constitution, and when you talk about morals and all that, and they basing it off what's been written. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how he really beat this case. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, when you look at the video, it's self-defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because anybody, I don't give a damn if you had a knife, pistol, assault rifle, bat, whatever. If a motherfucker walk up and hit you, what you gonna do?
Shit,
that you don't know. That you don't know.
And you got any kind of weapon, you gonna use it on. And now that I know all the facts, that's why I was kind of shaking. I'm like, okay, I hadn't really looked into the shit. Like, I just feel like, then I thought at the time he had crossed state lines. So I was like, okay, you put yourself in that position.
They created a narrative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then another thing we was talking about too the other day was the guy who's this all over. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like George Floyd too. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? George Floyd, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? But in real life, like all that shit got started over a nigga that, you know what I'm saying? That hey man, he wasn't the best of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he wasn't the best of person, you know what I'm saying? Just like this other dude, shit, nigga, you was there on some wild crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? How you was acting got you shot, you know what I'm saying? By them laws and shit. And all this shit be over like people that, you know what I'm saying, when you just look at it like, damn, you know what I'm saying, was that all this shit really worth that shit over this motherfucker that really don't care about themselves like talking about, you know what I'm saying?
But the thing is, the only thing is, it turns out that way, but they don't know that before this happens. So they judging off of your skin color first. These guys are doing most. I would say Man, if these police on your ass, bro, these police on you, man.
Hey, one thing, hold on. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Because from a nigga that deal with laws, bro, one thing about the laws, bro, like them hoes damn near move how you move. You know what I'm saying? In any and every situation, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about whether you doing something wrong or you ain't doing shit at all. They damn near gonna move how you move. And a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, they gonna get your information and run your motherfucking name before they even just really get funky with you. You know what I'm saying? So if your name pull up is you got a bad acting ass past, that's how they kind of gonna handle you. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And that's the real of the situation. See, we don't never get to see that part of these, you know what I'm saying? We just always see the wild, rah shit. You know what I'm saying? It be a reason damn near wild out start acting away with a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like if it ain't just walking up to the car and you asking for their registration, their license registration, you just start acting rah off the rip. Yeah. Nigga, they just gonna grab your shit and go run your name. And then once all that shit there pop up, you got a long record, nigga, then okay, yeah, I know how I gotta handle him. That's how they really judge you. It ain't really no racially profiling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe the initial thing, but like whenever you just sit down and you know what I'm saying, that's how that shit be really going, bro.
It depends. It's case by case.
That's how that shit go, nigga. I done been pulled over. I'm talking about, I done been in situations where a nigga was harassed, bro, and I done been in regular motherfucking, like, just everyday routine with them hoes pull you over. Nigga, they don't never get funky with a nigga, bro, until they go run my motherfucking name, and then they come and, hey, you got a heavy record, I gotta strip you, I gotta search the car, I gotta detain you, and that's when all the crazy, you like, goddamn, I ain't, you know, that's where the miscommunication be coming in.
Well, on my side of it, I have I guess you could call a street nigga car.
Right.
So I get profiled as a street nigga. Right. In the street nigga car.
Right.
I could give the lawman my license plate, my ID. You already ran my plate. You see everything good.
Everything clear.
When you ask me for insurance and stuff at this point, I'm like, you already know this. You know if I got insurance on my license plate. So why do you even got to ask me, do I have insurance? If you already know if I got insurance.
Shit, they gonna ask you that.
But why? Why are you asking me this if you already know if I got it or not?
Because that's part of the whole little thing, bro.
So they asking you for insurance to see if you can, just to get some conversation out of you, just to sit in your shit for a little bit or whatever.
Now, I mean,
face. So
put it like this, boom. Because I just recently got pulled over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The nigga asked me for the insurance, so boom. Nigga, I'm already knowing that you done ran the motherfucker, you done seen his insurance on the hoe, so he still asked me for that. But he wanna see if, I guess, the paperwork on some if the dates and all that, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird, bro. I don't know, bro. They be just looking for like reasons
to fuck
like
with you.
Any little thing that they can go and book you for. You know what I'm saying?
So Pete, though, this the whole point of us going and getting this shit registered with the system on the insurance side. The whole point of you going and paying for that sticker and the registration and going to the courthouse is so they know that you got insurance. You know what I'm saying? That's a part. It goes into the system.
Right.
Your license plate, all that is in the system. So my thing is this. We have to really understand at the end of the day, you're going to get profiled by how you look in your skin color. We do that as humans. They going to do that. You got to understand that they've done it with me. I stay out their way. I have been an asshole back when it's been like blatant. When I've been blatantly disrespected, I'm like, okay, you know what? Now I'm finna give you a hard time.
Right.
I remember I got pulled over in front of this nigga crib one day in my work uniform. I didn't trip out that day though. Because I was in front of his spot.
Yeah.
If it was me by myself, I would do some dickhead shit. But because I was in front of his spot, but after he then already seen my insurance and ran my license plate, he came back and asked me, you got any guns or drugs in the car that I need to know about?
Oh, man.
Hey man, they ask you that.
But
look though. Like
but no,
that.
You're looking at. But okay, if you
looking at your car,
you're telling me the man that got on the blue work shirt with his name on it, you still gotta look at him like he a criminal because of his car.
Yeah, because working niggas sell dope too.
They do. You are correct. But at the same, this was when I had a job. This is when I had a job at that time. That's what I'm saying. So to me, I have a right to be offended now because I'm getting up going to work every day.
Right.
Whether you know it or not, it's not your place to look at me and call me a drug dealer. You don't have a right to do that.
True.
And I'm offended now, nigga, because I'm punching the clock. And you telling me you think I'm a drug dealer. That's offensive. I don't give a fuck what your badge say, nigga. You at the job just like I'm at the job. You see what I'm saying? Now, I can be smart. The best move to make, I want everybody that's watching this to understand. The best move to make is to, hey, man, all right, officer, go on about your day. That's the best move to make. That's the move you should make. But sometimes my brain gets in the way and I become this asshole where it's like, hey, fam, you're not better than me. Actually, you're a cop and you work for me. I'll pay your fucking salary, nigga. You work for me. Your job is to serve and protect, not tell what to do. We pay taxes every time we go to the store. We pay taxes every time we buy something. All that shit is going to y'all, the state taxes and the local taxes and da-da-da-da.
Hey, you know what's so crazy, nigga? It don't matter. It's like it don't even matter because how they be writing shit, you know what I'm saying? How the laws is written, bro. And how that shit be going on in the courtroom and how they word it and shit.
Yeah.
And you got a few ways to get you booked for one thing. You dig what I'm saying? So, in my eyes, that's why they be on niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different ways they can word that shit to get you booked. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And then when they take it to the court, then the court hit you with that old English ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And there you go, you know what I'm saying? It just, man, that shit be crazy, man.
Yeah. And, you know, with Ahmaud Arbery, this is a classic case. And you can feel how you feel about Kyle Rittenhouse situation.
Right.
Everybody gonna have their own opinions. I just want to say this, man. Don't put yourself in a situation to where you gonna have to use your gun. Use your gun as protection. But if you gotta go somewhere, like, if you want to go down there and defend your people's store and the post and everything like that, I understand that. Right. If that's what you really going down there to do.
Right.
But don't get out here policing these streets. They saying he got lost and da-da-da-da. But stay your ass put. And this is for everybody to keep people alive, bro.
Hey, another
to
thing.
To keep people alive. That's all I'm saying.
Another thing about that shit is, like, you know what I'm saying? We talking about like, you know, a guy that got separated from his people. He's 17 years old. It's nighttime. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers bickering and saying fly shit to you. You know what I'm saying? Then motherfuckers start hitting you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I feel like he really ain't did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm saying? As far as the deaths and all that, like everybody knew what could possibly happen to them when they got out there that night. On 100%. Both sides. You know what I'm saying? It just happened. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how it happened.
So, let me ask you this. If he's just walking, minding his business without that gun, does he get attacked?
I'm saying you never know.
You never know, true, but I'm saying if he just walking, we at a protest.
It's like we can't even say that cuz woke up with it on my mind. I'm finna go out here and make sure I pop me some motherfuckers. You can't even say that.
No, we can't. We can't. And we not gonna put that on.
No, I'm talking about that's damn near the picture they was trying to paint on them. Though.
Well, it's because
you know what I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying.
If he a radical and he this.
Well, he is down with the Proud Boy. The imagery he puts off is he part of the Proud Boy.
I'm talking about radical as far as like he was out there on some skinhead shit, like
nah,
you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that.
Shit, that's basically how they was trying to paint the man.
Yeah. Well,
because motherfuckers that didn't, look, this is why I say that. Because a motherfucker that didn't look into it, that's what they was going off of, and that's what they was damn near believing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And like I just
like I was reading the comments. You know what I'm saying? This nigga saying all type of shit. I'm like, no, that ain't.
What? That's my whole thing. That if you don't take this AR out there, nobody is looking at you as a threat at this point.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have only did it with a gun.
Nah, probably not.
Oh,
but
I doubt it.
How do they even know that what side are you on? When you walking through here with an AR.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you some crazy shit.
When you walking with a gun, that's a threat.
Look, on some shit. And You can take it how if you white, don't take this personal.
Yeah.
But one thing I know about white people, bro, and when they pick on their own kind, bro, it's like some alpha beta type of weird shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they pick on each other like it ain't like how black people pick on each other. It's totally different. So we really don't know how they was, you know what I'm saying, really handling on some white boy shit.
I'm gonna tell you why this shit went down like this, bro. I'm gonna tell you exactly why.
Cause white boys be tripping, bro. I went to school with a lot of them bitches. I've been locked up with some bitches. And I'm telling you, if you ain't down, like it's like, say the Woods, for example, AB and one of them motherfuckers. Right. If you a neutral motherfucker and you know what I'm saying, it's like, they be handling them, you know what I'm saying? Like if they even if you with their ass and they see you as weak still, you know what I'm saying? It's like how they handle each other is like totally different. You know what I'm saying?
And this is me and this
and it could have been one of them white boys.
And I'm glad you said that. And I'm glad you said that because this is how I took it as, right? I put everything into perspective. And like I said, he was in the position of self-defense.
Right.
At that point in time, they made him have to defend himself.
True.
But everybody here is white. What separates you as a white person as me as a white person?
I'm just saying that. I'm saying.
And that's what I want to put out there. That's what I want to say. When they saw him, they didn't have to talk to him to know what side he was on. They could see, because you white, I could tell what you out here for. I could tell what your stance is.
Man, it could have been a simple ass look, bro. Like.
Yeah.
I'm talking about on some staring shit.
Yeah.
And no words, no. I look at you and tell you what this side and that side. I'm saying like it could have just been on some. What the fuck you looking at, dude? What the fuck you looking at? Know what I'm saying? Because that's how them niggas be acting. I swear to God, bro. And then he got this gun, so shit. It's just like shit. The fuck you looking at? I ain't. Yeah. Oh, he got a gun. I'm gonna hit this hoe with this motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying?
We know it was probably more like, you know,
it just when motherfucker try to say if it was this, if it was that, if it was this, if it was that. Yeah. You can't say if no this or that because this shit over a bullshit ass nigga for one. Then two, it ain't no if it is.
Well, I don't want to say this is over a bullshit.
Nah, I'm saying it.
Well, I'm saying
it. No, let me finish. Nigga, right. All I'm saying is this. That shit over a nigga that did some shit, you know what I'm saying, whatever he had going on. Okay, this little white dude, he did whatever he did to defend himself. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to talk about if he black, ooh, but you can't because he ain't black. You know what I'm saying? He ain't black, bro, so it ain't no if about that shit. This is the situation. The white boy exercising his constitutional rights, bro, and they got the fuck off. They got the fuck off. They use that system. They use all the proper shit to get you out for motherfucking murder, bro. And it happen all the time, whether you black or white. You know what I'm saying? If you know your shit, you can get out.
And the issue is here that same system is what get them off when they kill a black kid without a weapon. That's the problem.
Listen what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
They exercising their shit.
But that's the problem.
No, it ain't no problem because niggas got that
same right.
Niggas got that same right, bro.
We got a 17-year-old.
I ain't finna take the blame for another nigga that ain't using his own shit.
Well, no.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna do that shit.
I'm saying.
Because everybody like say, if we as a people, no, fuck that. If a nigga get his ass in trouble, bro, use your shit. Nigga, read right, nigga, understand what the fuck you signed, understand what the lawyer telling you, understand what this court, this motherfucking prosecutor talking about. You gotta understand if you want to be free than a motherfucker.
The judge.
Think about it like this. It's niggas that didn't know what was going on and sitting up in that penitentiary, bro. And then they go to the motherfucking law library, nigga, and then they catch on and get that time back. You see what I'm saying?
And I want that to be understood that we don't have the resources that they have. That's the problem.
Everybody can make money, man.
Bro, this is the...
Because the resources...
Bro, that man got bonded out by a multi-millionaire. And he got $1 million right now. He got money right now. That's right. The money is the resources, and we don't have those resources. That's why...
I ain't gonna say we.
Well, I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. We got a bunch of niggas, we got a bunch of people right now who getting released because they finding out that they didn't do this crime, they didn't do that, they pled their innocence forever, but they didn't have the money for the top-notch lawyers, and they didn't have the judge shutting down the prosecution on their side. I'm not saying whatever the result. No, this is what I want you to understand, bro. The results of the court is the results of the court. I want you to understand that I agree with what you say. He was in self-defense. That is not what I'm arguing. I'm talking about the landslide that we have, bro.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit in this situation, like the weak
No.
I ain't feeling that.
Let's
in this
separate.
Situation
Okay, whatever situation.
We can't do that because all that we got a different landslide and all that shit, bro. Niggas gotta start handling their motherfucking business, bro. If you get your ass in trouble, nigga, make sure you can fight that fight, fam. That's what you got.
But what if you innocent and you don't have the money? What if you innocent and you don't have the money?
Listen to what I said. You better learn how to read and understand what the fuck is going on.
So I'm not a lawyer.
That's what you got to do.
I'm not a lawyer.
You have to understand what's going on, bro.
Hey, one person locked up who's innocent is too many. One person serving 20 years or 30 years for a crime they cannot commit, somebody they did not kill, is too many. There should never be anybody doing 30 years in prison for somebody they did not kill. Shit. And then they got proven later.
That shit ain't got nothing to do with races though. Cause it's all type of motherfuckers that I done seen.
But it's more blacks than whites.
I ain't going off of what the motherfucker saying. Oh, it's this. Nigga, I'm telling you what I seen with my own eyes, fam. It's a lot of motherfuckers down there, bro. Like, it ain't just black niggas, bro. That just
it ain't, but who's the majority? Who's the majority?
Shit, nigga, you go down there and see.
Who's the majority of niggas locked up?
Really on the cool. Look, low key. Last time, nigga, when I was in TDC, boy, it was way more white boys than niggas, boy. I'm talking white boys is really getting their ass locked the fuck up because of meth and shit, fam.
Okay.
I ain't lying.
That's cool.
Nah, I'm just saying that's the facts.
I'm saying if we look at what we use in TDC, I'm talking about along the lines of niggas being locked up, period.
All right.
This ain't just in TDC or the unit that anybody that we know was on and you was on.
I'm just telling you from my personal experience what I've seen. I ain't going off of no mystery or none of this. I'm just telling you from what I saw. You know what I'm saying?
I personally interviewed a guy on this podcast who had did 20 years in prison for a murder he did not commit. They made him to come home, he had to plead guilty to some other crime just to be released because they said he got they said, okay, we're gonna give you served this time for this because basically we don't want it to be like you didn't serve time for no reason. So they gave him so he served 15 or some years on a petty ass charge. And I'm just like, he didn't kill nobody at all. Why? One person is too many.
You can't get time back, bro.
One person is too many. That's all I'm going to say. If we going to take the time out, it needs to be for whites, blacks, Mexicans. Just because you don't have the resources or know the laws of this land does not mean that you should be serving time. That's all I'm saying.
Shit, that's what's going on though. That's what
I'm saying. The problem is that's why I say this shit is outdated.
That's why I say niggas need to start reading and understanding.
But that shouldn't matter.
Bro. You don't. That shit gotta matter, bro. What you mean that shit don't matter?
If we the great country, why are we locking people up who ain't did no crime, bro? That don't make no sense to me. Are we locking you up?
Motherfuckers get locked up for not knowing.
Just because you don't know mean that you don't deserve to be free.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm talking about the American country. That's what I'm saying. This man was able to defend himself and be free because you said yourself he knew the Constitution. Well, his lawyer did. His team, he was able to hire a proper team because he had the resources. Not him himself. Donations flew in. He got Ricky Schroeder to bond him out. All these other things. He, by the Constitution and the law, was able to beat this case, which is fine. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm just saying is the narrative that motherfuckers was painting about this whole situation. And then when the shit hit the fan and the nigga beat the case, now motherfuckers is steady. You know what I'm saying? And all the facts is right there, bro. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm just talking about
then everybody want to be talking about the what if and this and this and that. Ain't none of that shit gonna ever change. It ain't gonna never change until niggas start understanding what the fuck is going on, period.
And we have to first acknowledge that it is a problem.
Shit, nigga, we know it's a problem. All I'm saying is niggas need to learn and understand what the fuck they getting themselves into, bro? Because without that, bro, it's like, it's crazy. You gonna get slammed every time.
Got hell of a points, though.
You gonna get slammed every time. I ain't even disagreeing with nothing he's saying.
But y'all both got hell of a points, though.
It's niggas need to understand what's going on, bro. And it wouldn't be no niggas saying landslides and niggas saying we at a disadvantage and all that. I understand all that, nigga. Nigga, I done been through the mud, fam. I seen all that shit. All this old fly shit. Well, I see motherfuckers talking about all that Uncle Ruckus fly shit. Nigga, man, miss me with that whole ass shit, cuz. I'm telling you some real facts, fam. Like, niggas need to understand, cause I done been, look, ain't nothing like being in a motherfucker, in the cell, nigga, in the courtroom cell, watching these lawyers coming back and forth to the window, and these little niggas just back there just dumb, they just signing up. They ain't got sense enough to really, let me read that. You know what I'm saying? Can you break this down? They just going off straight numbers. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
And if you ain't understanding no motherfucking words, then what the fuck?
Yeah.
Niggas do gotta be informed. I just feel like we gotta get better as a whole with this.
Man, every day a nigga sign a contract. Every day a nigga sign a contract, nigga, to go to prison. Yeah. You signing your rights over, nigga, you signing everything over, right? So I feel like, bro, niggas need to really understand what the fuck is going on, bro. Cause a lot of them charges, nigga, you can get them hoes, drop down the lesser shit and all that. And you know what the fuck is going on.
And everybody has the way that they look at the constitutions and the laws of the lands. Right. The laws of these lands and everything they got going on is just for me to be able to live my life here as conveniently as possible. I will never believe in the Constitution. If they gave me the Constitution, I would piss on it because they regard it and move it in a way it benefits them. There was a point in time they could have slaves.
That's how that hoe was designed.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I would piss on the Constitution if I could, because at one point in time, my ancestors could be slaves according to this Constitution. And y'all took laws out and put them in place how y'all see fit. Y'all use God how y'all want to use God and then take God away. When y'all want to take God away, y'all want to build the country on God. And then now we're removing God because it benefits us financially to move God. It's no one nation under God anymore, and you don't have to praise whoever. Right. They all the same system to me.
I mean, it's all the same system, and that's where you got the point at. But at the same time, motherfuckers do gotta use their head.
Well, no, we gotta use our head, and
that's why I say y'all both got valid points.
Well, I'm not even talking about that no more. I'm talking about the system of this country. Right. The system of this country as a whole, whatever they do,
that's what the whole topic is
about. No, I'm off that topic. I'm talking about the topic of the Constitution in general, that they want us to live our life and follow these rules by. I'm following them. I want people to. These are the laws of the land for me to live a convenient lifestyle. But understand that the laws of these lands is not what I'm moving off of, because they do a lot of times give people who are wrong the opportunity to be right, or make a move that can benefit them.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like, hey, I can kill a nigga by the laws of this land. If they can't prove it, I ain't did it. That's by the laws of this land and this Constitution.
Yeah.
By the laws of this land and this Constitution, this nigga killed Trayvon Martin without a weapon, but because nobody was there to see it, I get to go home free and put the gun I killed the nigga with on eBay. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with the other stuff we were talking about. I'm just saying why I look at shit way differently than I used to. Because I used to think that this was the way. Then I got older, I started realizing like that.
Man, you know what's so crazy, bro? Yeah. Nigga, American history, black history, whatever history you want to look at, nigga, ain't nothing new under the sun. Yeah. He wasn't the first young nigga that got killed, got slaughtered, nigga. Ain't nothing happened, nigga.
Oh, no.
He wouldn't.
Niggas
been looking at this shit since a tyke. And if you ain't take it in as a kid and see it until you was grown, that's cool. But I'm saying I grew up way different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up different than the bitch.
I seen it go on and I knew it was wrong. We saw this shit in the history books growing up, how niggas was getting done. Niggas knew it was wrong, but then now I'm just way more vocal about it because I have a place to speak on it about. That's really what I'm saying. Nigga been knowing what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga that been accused of stealing candy out the store as a kid, and the laws damn near like did everything inappropriate to a nigga before. Like, damn, bro, like, nigga, we ain't even do this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even do this type of shit as a young nigga. Like, hold on, bro, we ain't do this shit. Lady talking about coming out the barbershop type shit. Like, the police stuff. Y'all tripping about this or that. And they talking about somebody had robbed the corner store and then they picked niggas up. Same thing happened to my kinfolk. They did that to him at a firecracker stand. Said he robbed a firecracker stand.
No shit?
Yeah, and I was just like, yeah, nigga. And I was just like, yeah. You know, and I'm just like, we was kids though. You feel me? I wasn't there with my cousin when he went through his shit. I went through my shit with some other niggas I was cool with. Right. But I just say like, I get it. I've been understanding it. But I just feel like it's something I always got to get shed light on to educate when we got people watching and paying attention. We got to touch on that type of shit sometime. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, like he say, know your shit. Yeah. Like Pookie say, you got to learn your shit.
That'll help a lot of motherfuckers.
Understand your resources.
True.
And if you on some bullshit, move swiftly, man. Be prepared for the worst. Right. For sure. But, it's been a lot of motherfucking shit going on with this sports shit. You gotta do your sports segment of the show for sure. But at the same time, I don't know with what's going on with all the other situations. Fucking Ennis Cantor, he called out Michael Jordan on CNN, saying he ain't did nothing for the black community.
Is he really entitled to?
He's not, 100%. And this what I do want to say.
I'm gonna cut right to the chase on that.
I'm gonna play Ennis Cantor.
Like,
I'm gonna play Ennis Cantor part first, and then we'll get on to what I really feel about this shit.
Go ahead.
LeBron James is one of them, but not many people are talking about Michael Jordan. You know, Michael Jordan hasn't done anything, nothing.
It's on the Blues.
In America, besides just giving him money. I feel like we need to pull out these athletes. At least LeBron James is going out there and being the voice of all those people who are oppressed in America. But Michael Jordan has not done anything for the black community because he cares too much about his shoe sales all over the world and America. So I feel like we need to call out these athletes and not be scared of who they are.
I imagine a lot of people in the black community would disagree with that. We'll have to put those allegations, those strong allegations that you just made to Michael Jordan and to...
Ennis Cantor, I don't know why he feels the need to speak up for the black community. All of a sudden he tried this with LeBron and he said Michael Jordan only cares about his shoe sales and all this other shit. I don't know who giving him the right. We don't need Ennis Cantor to speak up for us or whatever your name is, bro. Be quiet. And as far as Michael Jordan, bro, like Twan said, he's not entitled to. He doesn't have to. And I'm going to be honest how black people operate. This is how we operate. You could give all the money back in the world. You could have, I'm pretty sure if you look down Jordan line, you look down the Jordan brand, he's done all type of charities, all type of money giveaways, right, all type of stuff. No amount of dollar will ever be enough for people to be okay with it. For them to be like, okay, you did enough. You will never hear a certain amount. But if you do give money, guess what they're going to say? Well, you don't speak up for us. You don't, when things go wrong, you don't speak on it. You don't voice your real opinion. You got a voice why you don't speak up for black people. Why you don't, you know what I'm saying? And in my situation, speaking does show that you care. I'll be all the way honest. It does. It's a symbolization of, hey, I'll put my name on the line and my voice on the line. But if you don't do it every time, they're going to say, well, why you ain't do it this time? Why you ain't do it that time? It's always a fucking slippery slope, bro. Because niggas will tell LeBron he don't do enough. And LeBron then built a motherfucking school, do camps, give back.
It ain't never enough, bro.
One time, if you don't say what they want you to say one time, nigga, you ain't doing enough. You not a real nigga, or you cool with these group of people, so I can't rock with you now. You really a fake nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, this my job, bro. I'm a hooper. I'm an athlete. I gotta really go with the code to be an athlete at this point in time. Any gesture I make or any time I speak up, one time is shown. They did the boycott of the games that one time, I think when George Floyd got killed, right? I think they all walked off the court before. That was a stance. They did the Black Lives Matter thing one time. They did that. You know what I'm saying? LeBron to get on Twitter and say some shit. But every time it's always going to be like, well, you can do more. You can speak more. Da-da-da. Jordan has shown that he don't rock with the hip-hop community. I will admit that. I'll say that.
I feel like this Jordan rock with the basketball community. If you in basketball and you around that, outside of that, Cause all my little old years, you know what I'm saying, buying Jordans and shit, I ain't never, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like it. That's his biggest contribution to the hood.
Yeah.
The shoes, nigga.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Shoes and the jersey and make niggas want to play like him. You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Shit like that. You feel me?
Exactly. I never looked at Jordan for personality things, or is he the best hooper? Is he the coldest hoop? I mean, I never looked at him. I never knew Jordan for his personality. You know what I'm saying? We knew Jordan for the shoes and the dunks, really. Slam dunking, nigga. We didn't know who he was as a person. We really didn't know who. Back in the day, we didn't even know who no athletes was as a person. Jordan never became an analyst. Jordan never became a nigga that put a lot of his opinions out there. You know what I'm saying? So later on, it was like, okay, nigga, you just a businessman hooping. I can't pick out Jordan and say, hey, nigga, you need to do more for the black community. And I think Enes Kanter's getting a little bit too comfortable. This is second time on CNN speaking on the black community. Nigga, you not black, bro. We don't need you to speak for us.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, what you say?
Nah, these niggas say MJ listen to Kitty Lattimore. I don't give a fuck about hip hop.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit, it's like, bro, when these athletes or these celebrities, when they get in these certain roles or they get to making this certain amount of money, honestly, bro, outside of their parents, you know, motherfuckers who help mold them into the motherfuckers that they are, they don't owe nobody shit, bro. Jordan don't owe me shit.
Man, Jordan been out of the NBA for how long, bro?
Forever.
At least 20, what was it, 2021? Shit. About 19 years.
Shit.
Yeah.
19 years, gonna keep on dropping these J's, and guess what? I'm gonna keep on buying. Me and my kids gonna keep on wearing them. I'm just be honest with you.
Ain't nobody
but he don't
forcing
owe me a motherfucking thing, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That man, shit, I'm pretty sure he done made plenty of contributions to motherfuckers who need it. I don't need no help from Jordan, though.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just leave that right there where it's at. So anybody who got anything to say about
and to be clear, bro, look at any gesture. I wouldn't give a fuck if a nigga gave you $5. They didn't have to give you that, bro. We gotta get that part out of this shit, bro, where they think niggas owe them money because they made it. I feel like we the only niggas that do. We the only people that do that, bro. Give back. You gotta give back. You need to give back. And you do, nigga. I don't gotta give y'all shit. Like y'all didn't help me get to where I'm at.
Exactly.
How the fuck I owe somebody who didn't help me get to where I'm at? You chose to go out and buy these shoes and these clothes, my nigga. Understand that. Like I didn't make you go do it.
True.
You chose to go do it. And we hear that a lot. You know, we see like Floyd Mayweather spending a bunch of money. I would hear people say, "Oh, why don't you give that money back to the people?"
He don't have to.
Why? And it's
now,
just,
if he choose to, I salute you. Yeah, I'll give me a piece of change. I'm gonna give back to, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers who help mold me to get that change. I'm not finna go around handing shit out though.
For what?
But the motherfuckers who didn't help mold me into whatever, you know what I'm saying, help me get to that position.
You know what?
Are we finna eat?
What's so crazy? Like I'm pretty sure, like every athlete, if they can afford it, they always start some type of something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For the community or whatever. You know, some people get traded and they start shit everywhere they go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, shit. They don't. I feel like once you didn't practice hard, you went through school, you got selected to do what you got to do, man. You made it, man. You don't owe nobody else, man.
Hell nah, you don't owe nobody shit, bro. Like nigga wasn't working out with you, they wasn't shooting with you in the gym, they wasn't making sure you was getting a practice. They wasn't feeding you. They ain't had you in the, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they wasn't making sure you was straight. Niggas wasn't doing, nah, bro, you don't really owe them. Anybody else that you give something to, they got to look at that as like, hey, man, this is a blessing. Like, you blessing my game by giving me something, bro, on the cool. That's how I just look at that shit. But I know we in this world, bro, where everybody just got these crazy ass opinions and how they feel about everything, bro.
Which they entitled to their opinion. You know, everybody entitled to their opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But don't feel like these people have to give back. That's bullshit.
Yeah. I was gonna also speak on the situation too with the NBA scuffle, bro. The LeBron scuffle.
Oh man.
We had to get into that.
What you think about that, elbow? You think it was one of them just, hey, back up elbows, or was it them, hey, nigga, watch out the elbows?
Watch out, but I don't think he knew it was gonna do that.
And then, you know, the point of the elbow will cut you quick.
Yeah. I think
to be honest,
I think it was kind of more so on some because it didn't look like he hit directly elbow. It looked like he kind of hit.
I don't know. It kind of went so fast, but you know how like if a nigga like touch you, you do kind of like that, like one of them little. That's how it kind of seemed.
Yeah, like it was a rip, like a reaction.
Right.
We in a scuffle, and get off me, nigga. Like,
right.
I don't think he went up to the nigga and was like. Ron Artest, like how Ron Artest did James Harden that year when he was like, but knocked the nigga out type shit. Because he didn't really he threw it, but it wasn't like a dynamic, like I want to knock you out with this hoe, bro. It wasn't like that. So,
and you know, the crazy thing is, like, I can't be mad. I can't be mad at bro for reacting the way he reacted. I mean, cause shit, nigga, you the bow, man. I'm bleeding now. Yeah. But you gotta realize this Braun, bro. And the politics of the situation will get your ass kicked out the NBA.
Well, not even that it's Braun. No.
I ain't gonna say no. That's Braun, bro.
That's Braun.
That's Braun.
That's Braun. That's a fact.
And going at Braun like that, bro. The politics, behind the scenes politics, could fuck around and get bro kicked out the NBA. I don't give a damn what nobody say. And I ain't mad at bro for reacting how I reacted. I mean, you got elbowed and you bleed, nigga. So. You know, some niggas, once they see that blood, they black out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, let's be clear, though. Let's be clear. You say that's Braun.
Man, that's the commissioner, nigga.
But I want to be clear, though. If that was another elite player, he doesn't have to worry about getting kicked out the league.
Hell no.
That's all I'm saying. The fact, so you saying that, okay, that because you're not an elite superstar in the league.
I'm saying that the politics of the game.
Yeah.
Because that's LeBron James. If he had done any physical harm to LeBron James, then I guarantee that man would have been blackballed out the NBA.
If Steph Curry would have did that, could he be blackballed out the NBA?
If he
went after LeBron, no, if he was in Isaiah Stewart's shoes.
Nah, hell no.
That's what I want to say. So that's why I want to point out that if we gonna say that,
we all know it's politics.
But no. The politics matter on how important you are to the league. If you a star, also you can fight LeBron if he did something to you. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like boy should have been able to fight him if that's how he really, you know what I'm saying. He really wanted to, you know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is the politics of the game would never see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, like I say. I want to first say, to be responsible about the situation, I'm not here to see players get hurt. I don't want to see no nigga leaking in blood. But I actually like when shit like this go down and remind me basketball is real. I said that in my video today because the shit be looking so fucking like you touch a nigga, it's a foul today. Everybody worried about how they can dress the best and look the best and let's go to the runway and Hollywood type shit. We got NBA players now wearing skirts and shit and they trying to be the face of NY Fashion Week type shit going on now. It was one nigga doing that back in the day, Dennis Rodman. The rest of them niggas wasn't. Nigga, every game now they want to be seen, dressed the best, and they got the latest shoes. They all want to look like rappers now. You know what I'm saying? At first, the only niggas that was on they hood shit was motherfucking like AI. And he was on some white tee shit. Some white tee or a jersey type shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a few handful of niggas. Not every nigga in the NBA. Every nigga in the NBA look like your latest rapper or fashion nigga now. They got on the high-end clothes. They got on retro Jordan 1s or something designer on type shit. And I respect to get you. They lit. They popping. They get a lot of fucking money. They got a right to ball and be fly, live lavish. But I feel like that shit be taken away from the court sometime, bro. With certain, like, you know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion.
Depends on the caliber of the player.
Yeah, depends
on the player's mental.
I feel like it was more focused on basketball, man. It's like niggas be having a lot of focus on a lot of other shit, and they all go hand in hand.
We in a whole different era now. We in a whole different really world of sports. Like, it's only probably a handful of athletes in each sport that's really fully committed to their craft. To be honest,
you got a point though. You got a point.
Let's just be real.
Not like how they used to be.
Niggas just got talent and know they got talent and know that they can make it off that talent and know they could just I can just do this much work and I can get by. You only got a few motherfuckers in each sport that really, really, really love their craft and that really try to perfect their craft every chance they get. You know what I'm saying? And it speaks for itself when they out there on the field or on the basketball court. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of athletes got that same mind frame. Like, oh shit, man. I'd have made it.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
And like I say, I
put in enough work just to where I can stay where I'm at.
Yeah.
But I made it. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And that's just...
We ain't finna be climbing mountains and shit.
Right. We in a whole new era now. Now, back then, like, nigga, making it to the league wasn't enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Jordan and Isaiah Thomas and all them niggas was playing, even in the 90s and even the early 2000s, AI, the Kobe's, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas wanted to win them ships. Yeah. Now, niggas is cool with the check. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is cool with the check now. But you know, with the motherfuckers that had passion and really loved the game, that didn't give a fuck about the check, you know what I'm saying? You could just, their performance spoke it. Their performance told you. You know what I'm saying? Now, once a nigga get that check, it's like, all right, I'm going to do enough to stay afloat and keep getting these checks. And I'm cool. You only got a few that just really want to perfect their craft, bro. And it's sad, but it's true.
Yeah, for real.
That's facts, though, because, like, I be peeping how niggas just, they hold display now. And like I say, bro, niggas exposed this. Social media really fucked the game up. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the organicness and the heart field of the sport. We know it's still niggas want to win. I think to get to the NBA, you still have to love basketball.
Oh, no. Everybody, they all love it.
You love it, but it ain't.
Now everybody, you love it because you got to put in hella work. You don't get to the NBA by accident. You don't get to the NFL by accident. You got to, coming up, you got to put in that work. But some people, once they make it, it's like, all right, I'm content.
Yeah.
You know, everybody don't got that Kobe in them, that Jordan in them, that AI in them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't got that motherfucking Tom Brady in them. You know what I'm saying? That Jerry Rice. Like, motherfuckers ain't got that Wayne Gretzky in them. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You motherfuckers ain't got that.
And so I say, when I look at that shit like with LeBron and oh boy, LeBron did reach out for his number and try to get his number so he could call him after the game and holler at him.
So he did try to reach out to him?
Yeah, even when he hit him, LeBron didn't seem like he was trying to fight him.
LeBron was like, you know,
man, my bad. He went to him like, damn, my bad.
And I ain't saying, all I'm saying is, by the politics and the laws of that land, the NBA land, bro wouldn't have had a chance. He probably would have beat the shit out of LeBron, but at the end of the day, they gonna blackball.
They the same exact size, 6'8", 250, both of them niggas.
At the end of the day, it's like, you trying to, this is our face.
Yeah.
Now say if that's Curry and LeBron, okay, it might be a little suspension, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got suspended for 2 games.
But I don't think Curry would have reacted the same way.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
But so, some people felt, Ryan Clark, and that's who I did my video off of, a spinoff of Ryan Clark shit. For the people that don't know, I do my videos like that to help it get a conversation piece going. I'll use a clip of what somebody else said. That's why I use Ryan Clark today. I'll let them do their talk, and then I'm going to put my spin on it and, you know, tell people where I agree or disagree at. And with Ryan Clark case, I was like, I agreed with the fact that LeBron did throw the elbow on purpose or throw the arm, whatever connected. That was done intentionally. Just the results wasn't intentional.
I doubt it.
I don't think he it was gonna do that. But I do want to say Ryan Clark said he don't think these NBA players want to fight. And I said, nah, I gotta disagree with that. That goes case by case.
It goes case
by case because it's been NBA players that will squabble, nigga, like they be on that bullshit. You go back, I put the videos in there, Carmelo and them niggas with Nate Robinson when he ran up for the swing on Melo, Jordan and Reggie Miller, Shaq and Charles Barkley when Charles Barkley scooped him. When Shaq swung at old boy that time, tried to take that nigga head off.
The white dude.
Nigga Larry Bird, Hakeem Olajuwon, all them niggas used to squabble back then, nigga.
That's why I respect
Dennis Rodman.
so much, bro. Larry Bird ain't give a fuck. He was
Yeah.
gonna squabble. Like,
Dennis
go back and
Rodman.
watch them old games from the
Yeah.
80s when they playing the Lakers in the finals and shit.
Yeah.
Him and James Worthy, I'm talking about damn near every game finna
Yeah.
get down.
Bad
I'm talking
News
about
Pistons, nigga. He used to go
What?
die, nigga. Like, they used to be ready to squabble in the NBA. So, don't say, man, these NBA players don't want to fight nobody. I'm like, nah, some of them niggas will
Some
squabble.
of them will, but I mean, you know, it's like
The penalties are
the
way
penalties
harsher.
are way harsher, so you
Yeah.
gotta think about that. And I mean,
Yeah.
if anybody got any kind of sense, I mean, I know bro lost his emotion, he lost his cool last night, but I'm pretty sure
So-
he went back to locker room and was like, man, I tripped out.
Ryan
Damn, man, I'm glad I didn't get to the ball.
Ryan Clark says he felt like that nigga was acting at one point. Like he at one point it became to the like, okay, bro, now you acting. Like initially he was probably upset. The nigga started doing the nigga started running all around in the back locker room and shit, bro. It was like
He was kind of doing.
it seemed like you kind of was, I don't know, bro.
Hey, shout out that boy Chip. He say Nate Robinson still got Jake Paul problems.
No, don't bullshit. That nigga does.
Ah, shit.
That nigga, bro, that nigga did. I'm guessing they said like when he tried to run to the locker room on that nigga.
But I ain't gonna lie though, he was a little theatrical. Now,
That's what Ryan Clark was
He
saying.
ain't lying on that. Ryan Clark, I can't disagree with
Yeah,
that.
he said he was
like for about 15 seconds, he
Yeah.
really wanted the shit.
Yeah.
And once he kind of realized, okay, nothing really gonna happen, but I'm still gonna put on the show for
Yeah,
you. I'm
yeah.
bleeding. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let the blood run down
Yeah,
my jersey
yeah.
and run over here.
I'm gonna put on my demonic look and act like I'm crazy.
Once I
as
seen
fuck.
that, I was like, okay, this nigga is crazy.
But then it can come out because you know when shit like this happen, they bring up your history. It might come out that this nigga might got a crazy ass past. We'll see.
It's true though. I'm just glad that motherfucking that it didn't get more. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to see that shit, bro. Like I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. The goal is to go out there. You know what I'm saying? Perfect your craft, play your game, entertain the crowd, and make it on safely. So you really don't want to see no. I don't want to see no fights in sports, unless it's hockey. I mean, because you know shit, that's just what they do. Like you know what I'm saying. But I don't want to see nobody getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like so. I mean, shit, bro. Probably got him a couple stitches. And LeBron, I respect the fact that LeBron tried to contact, because he could have been like, man, fuck that nigga, man. Shit, I'm LeBron. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he tried to contact him, you know. I don't know if bro accepted the apology or not.
He will.
Eventually he will, you know what I'm saying? But he was just hot last night, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know, once time go by, man, that shit, he ain't doing no purpose. Bro,
What I was gonna say, what you call it, actually, I want to talk about a statement that Young Thug made where he said Atlanta will run the rap game for the next 20 years.
The way they stick together is not far fetched. I don't think that they will, because everybody, you know, so everything has its time where it phases out of there and something new kicks in. Like shit, nigga, the next 20 years, the next couple of years, nigga, it's gonna be straight. Everybody's gonna have the Detroit flow around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
that flow won't die out. That flow won't die out.
So
but
you don't hear more and more people picking that Detroit.
No,
flow.
everybody's using the Detroit flow right now. I think we all can agree with that.
Right.
But I think that they'll pick another sound to go to eventually.
Right.
Another city will get hot. Like the rap game is like, you know, it was a point in time, bro. Like when we was coming up listening to rap and shit, we was like fucking with niggas who was original. Like we wanted new shit. And nigga, it was unacceptable to sound like a nigga from another city at one point, bro. The artists that tried to do that, they failed. Remember Gorilla Black?
Yeah.
Tried to say I don't think he was trying. That was his natural sound, sounding like Biggie. He failed.
Hey, remember Puff Daddy tried to like recreate that sound with a couple niggas.
Shine shit, after a while, it was very evident he wasn't like Biggie. You know what I'm saying? But at first, when he originally came out, it was like he kind of sounded like Biggie.
And that's a lot. That had a lot to do with the song, with the popularity of the song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think if he would have dropped something else as his first single, then it probably wouldn't even got that far.
Yeah. Gorilla Black though, he just was like really sounding like Biggie. Then he was a big black nigga. That shit just hurt that whole situation.
It's
for
like,
him.
it's like you alright, but it's like, damn.
Yeah.
we gotta get the image part right. Like if that part ain't right, then ain't nothing gonna work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunately that's what happened in his situation.
And that's how this shit go. But nowadays, a nigga can come in this game and be sounding just like another artist. Like you can sound like a nigga you can sound like the hottest nigga in the game, and man, lo and behold, you might be able to turn that into something.
Yeah, you can. That's true. It's a lot, but it's a lot. I mean, you got a lot of LA flows being used. You got a lot of Detroit flows being used. Right now, though, I mean, Atlanta do got it on lock right now. And you know why, though? Them niggas stick together.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why they got it on lock. And if they do continue to have it on lock, that'll be the main reason.
Yeah.
You know, you say what you want about them niggas, bro. They stick together. Niggas stick together, bro.
And
everybody got everybody, baby. God, like you might have your little few little.
Yeah.
You know, everybody got problems. But when the big dogs speak, you know what I'm saying, shit gonna fall into place. And they gonna make them niggas, they gonna make sure that them niggas is all on the right page. And when you got a bunch of artists in a popping ass city like that, like they got the ability to run the game for 20 years. I don't think that they will though. I just think it's so many styles and shit is evolving so quick. I ain't
gonna lie, when it seemed like whenever the ball get passed around, whether it's south, east, west, midwest, it always come back to them niggas. Like real shit.
True. Yeah.
Well, this the thing. Yeah, we do.
That is true.
People still, but you know, it's several factors why I agree with Thug. One, they have every element of the rap game in Atlanta. Every element of the rap game is in Atlanta that is needed for success. Not wanted, needed. They have the DJs. Right. They have the clubs. They have the producers. They have the studios. Yeah. They have the older guys that were in the industry before that are part of executive producing and things of that nature. Like, you got to think, bro, a lot of these people that came up in Atlanta were like real live positions of like creativity and sound. Your Jermaine Dupri's. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas like Jermaine Dupri, he's always been a nigga looking for other artists. Once Gucci got super hot, he was always looking for other artists to fuck with. I played that clip where Gucci said that the way, you know, he's always getting on artists early because he said if you develop a fan base, it doesn't matter if I like your music or not, I'm going to say it's hot. I'm going to make myself like it. He said, so when you can come out doing a stanky leg, I'm going to fuck with it. If you got fans,
if it's going up,
then I'm not finna sit up here and judge and I'm gonna just say, hey, I'm gonna make myself like it.
Right.
So when you got artists like Gucci, you gotta think Gucci went and fucked with all these niggas early. Like he got this massive cult fan base following. Pee Wee Longway, Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan.
That nigga got a fucking stupid monster niggas.
Migos, you know what I'm saying? Even Young Dolph.
True.
Just, you know, even with the feature time, a lot of these
like Gucci protege.
Nicki Minaj, French Montana, all these artists, bro.
I mean, motherfucker, whether motherfucker want to admit it or not, these are Gucci Mane's proteges.
Exactly.
Like, really, in real life.
And what happened with those artists that got on? They all went built a brand.
They all.
Thug went
Not one of them fell off.
Thug built YSL now, where you have a Gunna, you have different artists over there on YSL, and even if they don't have hot records out, the world know who they is. We do a compilation tape. They all on the tape. We go do the Wallow and Gilly interview. They all at the Wallow and Gilly interview. You know what I'm saying? We do, who else you got over there? You had people like Rocco. He was putting money back into the game. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I think that's the thing that they city got that other cities don't have, where the artists are actively like putting shit back into the game. When T.I. had the ball, T.I.
They immediately, as soon as they get hot,
Soon as they get hot, bro.
And I can't do nothing but respect that. I mean, that's
T.I. did it. Jeezy did it a little bit. You know, he would put the artists, he had artists on his label. You know what I'm saying? Whether they were successful or not, it was still like, I'm giving different looks.
He still gave that platform.
Exactly.
He still came back and gave that platform, and it's hard to deny that. And with that being said, shit, They could. I mean, I might stand corrected. It's a big possibility. I just feel like with the way shit is evolving, but like Cuz said, the ball does always end up back in Atlanta.
Thanks. Everybody gonna tap in with Atlanta.
Them facts that I can't deny. So I mean, it's very, 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 very possible that they could run this motherfucker for the next 20 years. And the good thing about that is, at least it's gonna be in good hands.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like real nigga shit. Like, cause them niggas gonna fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? They don't just keep it in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make sure they put Atlanta on. But shit, you know, them niggas gonna come out here. They gonna go to the West. They gonna go to New York. They gonna go to Miami. They gonna. So I mean, I respect what them niggas got going on.
All Atlanta artists fuck with somebody in Houston in some form of fashion.
Tough.
Somebody. They fuck with somebody in Houston, bro.
Big facts, bro.
They all fuck with somebody. Thug fuck with somebody out here. Fucking if they ain't even fucking with an artist out here, they fucking with the females out here or something.
You know, the baby fuck with Jeremy.
Yeah,
tough.
For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like that, bro. How this game go, they gonna always pop out. So I guess that's the thing with Atlanta that keeps them on top of the things where it's like, fuck it.
And I say that if they are running shit, and you know, the next 20 years, I mean, I ain't gonna be mad at it.
Nah.
I'm
gonna listen to what I listen to regardless.
Like, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Matter, bro,
but the game is in good hands down there if they are running shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna spread the love, bro. They gonna spread the wealth. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna get a piece of the pie. That's one thing you can't say about Atlanta niggas, that they selfish. You can't. I ain't. Even niggas I done met that's not rappers, that's just from Atlanta. Like, them niggas just got that mind frame. Like, ain't no I, nigga. It's us. Like, nigga, what's up? Like real life, like for real. That ain't just no like that shit that you see the rappers doing. That's their street mentality, and they just turned it over to the business form. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know some cats from Atlanta, and they think the same way. They just not rappers. You know what I'm saying? Niggas know how to stick together, bro. And that shit there.
It's crazy. You know what's crazy, bro? I'm gonna be honest, dog. On some real shit. When I went to Atlanta and did my little interview shit and pulling up, I made money out there. Like, I really went to Atlanta and got paid.
Nigga supported you.
Yeah, like, it was crazy, nigga. I went to all the spots in Atlanta. Nigga, I went to Edgewood. I went to Kirkwood. I went to College Park. I went all through that motherfucker, bro. And niggas was paying me to get on camera and asking for my information, nigga. Real live street nigga. Oh, nigga, what you doing? Like, man, what you talking? Hey, bro, man, take my information. And one nigga like, man, I give you this right here, nigga. Pull up, nigga. Hey, I got my other nigga. I had my nigga. He was actually from Florida. One of my niggas from Florida was like, hey, bro, nigga, man, I want you to interview me. I'm on house arrest, but I want you to interview my producer too, nigga. I'm gonna pay for both of our shit. Yeah. That's how Atlanta niggas think, bro. Atlanta niggas was really trying to spend money with a nigga out there, bro. And I'm talking about, I went to the Edgewood, nigga, the Kirkwood. I'm at the Red Stove in Edgewood, and it was crazy. When I was out there, when you say Atlanta niggas don't be selfish, bro, they really not, bro.
I done met a few. I got a few niggas that I know from Atlanta, bro. They not selfish, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's us, nigga. Like, what can we do, nigga? You know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Facts, shit. I went down there. Man, I met a nigga at the gas station. Man, I forgot what made us have a conversation. And I ended up going to their spot where they worked at that night and got drunk and shit with them niggas because they was just on some player ass shit.
Yeah.
They was like, man, we trying to, I think I just asked them, they look like they rap. I said, man, y'all niggas be rapping and shit. And they was like, nah, man, we don't rap. And then my boy rap, though, I'm going to get you his info. Yeah. And shit, we couldn't link it up how we wanted to, but I went and pulled up on them niggas, man. We ate, drunk, got fucked up and all that shit, man. So it's love. Shout out to Atlanta. I need to go back to that motherfucker, man. Shout out to Atlanta. Man. Shout out to ATL for shit show.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, Twan, take us out with the sports, man.
Oh, man, we had a cool little weekend in sports, man. Shit. Georgia remained dominant in the college ranks. You know, it wasn't too many surprises this Saturday. You know, everything kind of went like it was supposed to go. Yesterday, we had the Chiefs and the Cowboys, man, and the Chiefs D dominated, man. Straight domination from Chiefs defense. So shit, let's be on the lookout for their defense. Colt McCoy started for the Arizona Cardinals again, and shit, they won again. Cam and the Carolina Panthers played Washington. You know, Ron Rivera is the coach of Washington. It's Cam's old coach. It was a pretty good game. Cam actually had a good game throwing the ball. A good game. The Panthers came up short. I think the score was 27-21. Last night, man, you know, shit, the Steelers, man, it was a tough one, bro. It was a tough one, man. We was down at first, man. They was waxing us at first, man. If you saw my Instagram, you already seen I wasn't feeling it, man. And then, shit, I just kept watching it. The boys came back, man. By the middle of the fourth quarter, we was in that thing, and then shit, man, the defense just collapsed. But it's alright though, man. Shit, we still in the hunt, man. But you know, shit, it is what it is. We got the Giants and the Bucks tonight on Monday Night Football. If anybody got the score on that, could you tap in and let us know what that score is? I'm pretty sure the Bucks. If the Bucks ain't blowing them out, I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna be honest. If the Bucks ain't whooping that ass, I'm gonna be surprised, man. And I watched the fight Saturday night, man. The Bud Crawford and Sean Porter fight.
Yeah.
That was a good fight.
I watched it too. I actually
much respect to both. Say, man, that was a good fight.
I
Crawford beat him up now. I ain't gonna sit there and sugarcoat. Crawford he took him to school, but it was a good fight though.
Great fight. I actually fell asleep on the fucking knockout round, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why I decided to lay down and try to watch the fight. I had just ate a big ass meal. That shit was dumb of me to try to like lay down and watch that shit. I should have stayed my ass up, but I laid down on some bullshit. But I do want to say this, that how do you feel about his pops, bro? How what his pops did and said, bro?
It's kind of hard to. It's right after the fight. It's, you know what I'm saying? Emotions running out.
Sean Porter announced that he retired, bro. He said he retired.
Yeah.
He didn't look like a fighter that needed to retire after that fight.
He didn't.
I've already put Sean Porter, and it sounds fucked up to say. I'm just a fan of boxing,
Right.
but I know what I'm gonna get from you. I'm gonna get heart. I'm gonna get a lot of entertainment. It's gonna be electrified. You're gonna attack, but I don't expect him to win against technical fighters.
Nah.
The elite technical fighters, I don't expect you to win.
He just one of them motherfuckers that got a bunch of heart and gonna go out there and fight his ass off, really.
Yeah.
He ain't all that technical.
Yeah. But for his pops to get on there and say that, bro, in front of the world,
that's kind of fucked up.
that's shitting on him. That's like disrespectful, bro.
That's kind of like.
You supposed to keep that in house.
True.
If I didn't do what I was supposed to do for a fight, I would never expect my dad.
To reveal it, and then in the fashion he revealed.
Yeah, the
That's
way.
why I say it's kind of hard. Like it's like emotions high. The fight just ended. You know what I'm saying? It didn't go as planned. I mean, he really got schooled the majority of the rounds. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. Besides the TKO, Crawford was going to win anyway.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Before this fight, technically, me watching both of y'all, I never thought that you had the technique and skill to beat this nigga.
Exactly, and it showed. It showed. But like I said, it's hard to make out what Pops was saying. Like not what he was saying, but you know the emotions was kind of flowing. So I'm like, I wouldn't have called my son out like that. That would have been a talk me and my son.
See, I don't have kids. I gotta let you and Pookie.
That would have been
this part of the game.
What do you do?
He was basically saying like shit. He wasn't ready. He didn't get ready like he was supposed to. Like, but.
Well, let me put it in the closer terms. He said they asked him why did he call the fight. Basically, he threw in the towel. He's his son's trainer, and they asked him, you know, why did you throw in? You know, why did you? Because it looked like Sean Porter. He still could have been fighting. So they're like, man, why'd you throw in the towel? Why'd you call the fight? And he said, I called this fight because he didn't do what he needed to do in training camp. He wasn't focused. He wasn't disciplined. He didn't listen to what I said, and it started showing it, and it showed in the ring. That's why I threw in the towel.
I wouldn't have threw in the towel because, you know, in boxing, you one punch away. Now, as far as skill-wise, Crawford was on him.
Well, I'm talking about the statement, though. Do you say that to the world when everybody's listening on the microphone? Do you tell the world your son didn't properly train and he didn't listen to you in training camp, and this is why I threw in the towel?
Nah, it's a conversation for me and my son.
It really sounds like you and your son is beefing. And you...
Could be.
It sounds like y'all beefing and you got a problem with him and you want to show him that you the boss. Like, nigga, you don't listen to me, I'll show you, nigga. I'll throw in the towel and call a fight on you.
Because when he doing the towel, it ain't like Porter was.
He wasn't out of it. He got dropped. Don't get me wrong.
He got dropped, but he was.
He was finna get his ass kicked some more. But
he was still able to fight. Like I said, it's boxing. It's one punch.
Yeah.
It's all it take. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
But I wouldn't have
said that shit.
And I damn sure wouldn't have said that in public about my son. Like, if I felt that way, my son would have known, but he's the only person would have known. You know, maybe my wife. I wouldn't even told my wife. I never between me and my son.
So this between the boxing crew.
Yeah,
everybody that's in the boxing team, the boxing team.
Right.
I definitely wouldn't have did it in public like that. Nah, hell no.
I be telling my T-lady that shit too, bro, like about certain shit. Like, man, stop telling everybody, like, my business and your business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, don't tell like, you know what I'm saying? It don't be nothing like I got shit to hide like that, but, man, everybody don't need to know all of your business. Everybody don't need to know all of my business. I know that you think like, oh, man, this my son and we grew up together and we all family, bro. Nah, man, keep your shit private sometime, man. Know what you need to keep private and not to keep private. You know what I'm saying?
It's a big must.
Like, you got to keep certain shit private, bro. That's just what it is. Keep certain shit to yourself. Because people is not in your corner, bro. Like, and his dad,
hurt you.
Bro, his dad seemed like the type of nigga that go tell everything that go the fuck on, nigga. Like, hey, I'm gonna go I tell the whole world, nigga, you wasn't at training camp. Like, nigga, what? Like,
what kind of shit is that?
Like, and he didn't look bad. The nigga he in shape. He just never was that great of an executor when it came to boxing, bro.
When it come to Crawford, you got to have some type of execution because that's how he fight.
Crawford is.
He gonna beat you. He not looking for the knockout. He want to beat you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he want to beat you up technically.
Yeah. And Crawford is still considered in the discussion of one of, you know, after Canelo, him, Earl Spence, still one of the best power. I don't even know if they put Earl Spence in the pound for pound.
If they didn't, they should have.
Yeah, but, you know, pound for pound, we know Crawford has been up there pound for pound. Yeah. Canelo, like, people put them in that discussion. So, man, losing the fight to him, you know, nobody want to get knocked down and dropped. Yeah. If my son just start getting the brakes beat off of him and he ain't fighting back, then I'm going to throw that bitch in. But come on, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, I went through the towel, man. I would have rather decision, okay, boom, 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 whatever.
So who fights next, bro? Who do we get the Earl Spence?
You know everybody wants the Spence and the Crawford. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I pray that it does. Who knows, bro?
Yeah.
But that's what everybody wants, though. Spence and Crawford. That's. Hey, man.
Shout out to my boy Goodfella Sports, man. That nigga been holding it down. Goodfella Sports, I've been wanting to get him on the channel. I'm gonna actually try to hit this nigga up maybe tomorrow night or something. I'll see. He a boxing channel, man. Shout out Moni the writer also. Them is the two boxing channels I'm tapped in with. Goodfella Sports TV and Moni the writer. Y'all go tap into both of those channels. Moni boxing. Y'all go tap into him. Tap into Goodfella Sports. Both of them, especially Goodfella Sports, they fuck with the Urban Politicians TV shit going on, the Studio 56 shit going on. I gotta salute them because them niggas been sticking to that boxing shit since I started doing this shit.
All right.
And it's crazy how 3.5 years will creep up on the nigga. I've been doing this shit 3.5 years, bro, and them niggas are still doing boxing, still doing sports. I actually follow both of them on Instagram, but Goodfella Sports, that nigga is the most hilarious nigga on Instagram.
I heard about him.
Goodfella Sports. I post the nigga. I post some of his stuff. Sometimes I repost it, and the shit will make it to even bigger blogs.
Yeah.
I don't know where he get the memes and shit from, but that nigga be having the funniest fucking shit, bro. He's the one I got that I'd rather take 20K in street money.
That's that nigga?
I got that from him. He made it on his page, yeah. He put that on his page. I'd rather take 20K in street money as opposed to a desk job for 500K a year. If you don't understand this, we not cut from the same cloth.
Boy, what cloth is you cut from? Goddamn fool.
But it's some niggas out here who think like that, bro.
And they some goddamn fools right
it's
along with them.
They're like, it's niggas that think like that, bro. They won't have, and that's the sting of like, the lack of intelligence and trying to make a name for yourself being more important. Even if it's 100K a year desk job, nigga.
100K a year?
That nigga said 500, but even if it's 100K a year desk job, nigga, where do I sign up, nigga? I do this shit. I will do that shit once I get off of this hoe. I'll do this shit once I get off that damn job, nigga, and we'll do that shit. We'll do the podcast.
The side of his neck.
Yeah.
500K. Come on, get your.
I'll be a 100K job working nigga.
I'm trying to tell you.
Tell that Pookie at 20, hey nigga, I'm gonna get off at such tonight. Had a podcast set up.
He did think it sounded smart. He had to for him to post that shit.
Yeah. Some of them niggas just be trolling online, but bro, we know it's niggas who kind of think like that, bro. Like they think everything is I got it out the streets or it's niggas
okay, if you got it out the streets, take it and manifest it, take it and do something
some
with it.
niggas, I think it is what they only can think as far as they can see.
100%.
Yeah, true.
That's right.
And you know what? That's true. I used to be like that. I'll admit the shit. Mm-hmm. I used to be like that. I just had motherfuckers around me that had enough love for me to keep on thumping at a nigga head until I finally opened up. Like, hold on, bro. Man, it's bigger than this bullshit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everything going for him, like for real.
And it's crazy because I think we all we all got to that point in our life, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing like what Pookie got going in his situation, seeing what you got going in your situation, and now we all doing this podcast shit, and everybody all is committed because we taking time out our day to come up here and do this shit.
Right.
You feel me?
But you know, when you having fun, it ain't a job, bro. It's like chopping game, nigga. Like chopping game just on the camera. Like that's how I look at the shit, bro.
For real. Everybody in this bitch like got a goal in mind, and the studio then came from it's going level to level and looking better and better and camera quality. And hey, to everybody watching, bro, y'all gonna love once we had that camera shit all the way right.
Yes,
once we had the camera shit all the way right. That's gonna be a different look for us though too. So we gonna have to do some things different once we have the camera situation all the way right. And we gonna figure it out. We taking it week by week, day by day. I gotta get some shit together with myself and my schedule and everything like that, my lifestyle, my punctuality and all that, and having my schedule set up to where nigga, I need to stay fucking and don't even do probably other content on Monday, but this, you know what I'm saying? And this is what I think we should do, and we discuss it right here with them where as once we get the cameras and shit rolling, you know, we still run the podcast live over here, but we gonna need everybody to start going to the Studio 56 podcast channel. Right. So I figure what we do is we run the Studio 56 because this is where the people at right now. We run it live on here, and then we break the clips down by the topic. And put them on Studio 56 podcast channel, and then take off the whole episode as one and upload it, or just the clips right now and then.
Nah, see what I was gonna do is while we doing the live, I was just gonna start pre-recording this. I mean, basically, and then just putting that shit on the other channel. All the cameras.
That'd be dope. Too.
Yeah, Studio 56. Then we put the clips on there and have it like that, man. That'll be hard as fuck, and we have it to where we gonna be live. The live visual gonna be insanely great. And then y'all can go look at those other clips on those channels, and we just gonna run that channel up to where we just directly running the Studio 56 podcast.
It's gonna be live about that. You gonna have like camera panning and all that shit on that shit. Like, going back and forth and shit. It's gonna be dope as hell.
Cause I do really realize it's all about giving an experience for the people that's viewing this motherfucker. They the ones keeping this shit floating. It's really about having them entertained and, you know, where they have to feel every vibe of what goes on. Like, motherfuckers, you have to say something that they agree with. You have to say something that they disagree with.
Right.
You have to make them mad. They have to be mad at you. They have to be happy with you. They have to respect what you're saying. Like, and I realize that that's the people I watch the most where, hey, man, I like the way you think, whether I feel like you on some bullshit or not. Yeah. And I respect your consistency. And I think we giving them that with this shit, bro. Like, us coming in here every week, they really seeing we serious, bro. And we gonna have a lot more in store. And I know Pookie was talking about the giveaway, right? At one point.
Yeah. I'm still doing that, man, for every what I said.
You said hundreds, every hundred.
Every
so
we
so 200. What I was gonna tell you is the way to get this to work out when you don't have to go look through the subscribers, what we'll do is everybody that's watching, we'll remind y'all again once we get close to the 200 and we'll do it, we can do a drawing. Right. So people who want to be involved, y'all can screenshot showing that y'all are subscribed to the channel.
Sure.
You know, if you can screenshot and then send it to Pookie or the Studio 56 podcast Instagram, and then he can put the names in a hat and draw who will win. You know, just all you gotta do is yeah, we'll have that
and it's gonna be worth it too, bro. I'm talking about, you know, it's gonna be worth it. I'm telling you, every winner, cool bro, you, right? It's gonna be worth it. I swear to God, it's gonna be no bullshit.
Yeah, man, we appreciate everybody tapping in.
Appreciate you.
Everybody watching, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Studio 56 podcast. It's on all streaming platforms. Everywhere you could go get it at Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, the visual right here on Urban Politics TV. Make sure you subscribe here. And go subscribe to the Studio 56 podcast YouTube channel. All the links is in the description box underneath the title and everything like that. You hit that down arrow right there. It's going to take you down through there. Make sure you tap in too with the Cut app with Pookie on there. If you in H-Town, schedule you an appointment for a cut. Make sure, if you want you a cut, read the directions. They simple. It's an app called The Cut. And you can come in here and get your time set up Tuesday through Saturday. Studio time, you can book also.
Right. Yes, sir.
We got
an app coming for that shit too.
Yeah, got an app
coming for the studio.
For the studio time.
Most definitely, man.
Yeah.
They let money up, the little shit up.
Pokey or Razor, come in here, they'll get you right. We working, man. We working. We gonna start getting, you know, once everything gets squared away, we're gonna start getting some guests on here. Yeah. I'm gonna start trying to roll out more interviews and find more people to interview. I'm actually gonna go to LA for Rolling Loud and probably do a vlog. At least a vlog out there or something. I ain't going to that concert, but I'm going to go run the streets. We rocking though, man. We rocking for shit show. Stay on your pivot. Everything like that.
Yeah, for real.
Y'all stay up.
Stay blessed. Appreciate all the support.
For real, man.
I'm already seeing the vision, bro. Like
it's going down, man, in a major way.
I gotta see what's up with them gimbals and shit. I gotta learn how to use them bitches. I ain't gonna lie.